as being a source and actually being there every step of the way. They should have used him a lot more in the documentary to tell the good, bad, and the ugly. Because you're only going to tell certain
Mm-hmm.
parts of what Booker T is and what he did to succeed in overcoming that. But I really wanted them to hit home on that Triple H shit. I understand it's a storyline, but
We all wanted that.
there's
That's
always
what I
some
wanted.
truth. There's always some truth in the storyline, whether it be fictitious or whatever. So I really think there was something there, races wise, that they like. No, we're just gonna sweep that under the rug.
Well, and you know, for the past 20 years, we've always tried to figure out. We always wanted to know why did they go in that certain direction? Why did they have to use the racial overtones or undertones, whatever you want to call it, to make this storyline, make it like Booker T was this man that, you know, didn't deserve a spot because Triple H was white, you know, that type of shit. There's still a gray area with that part. And, you know, Triple H was there. He was in that documentary. And yet he was talking about, oh, yeah, Booker T is really good and all that other shit. I feel like I told Stevie Ray, I think it was very disrespectful for him to be on there. Because, like, if you want to be on here and say all of these cool points about Booker T, let's kind of talk about that whole thing about you're the type of man that should be dancing for me. Like, why don't you clarify what did you mean by that?
You know exactly what the fuck he meant by that.
I know what he meant. Well, yeah, I know, but at the same time, a lot of people don't understand like why that took place and why we are still bitter behind that whole entire angle.
But you got to even think about. All right, let's just take a look at. Let's go back as far as WCW when WCW was in the '90s when Ron Simmons became the first, Black African American champion. Why didn't it even take as long as wrestling's been around up until the '90s for a black man to be champion? Right. Mm-hmm. So let's even fast forward to WWE when The Rock was so-called the black champion. The Rock was a safe black champion. They didn't want a real nigga with a motherfucking background because they were champion. They'll let you be the world heavyweight champion. They'll let you be the universal champion. But when it comes to WWE, nah, don't even think about it.
Come on, Eric.
Don't even think about it. So let's bring it back to Triple H. Triple H and the people that he hangs with. Let's think of the antics. We really let Generation X get away with blackface on TV. There's no ifs about it. We let that
Ms. R. Henry. Yeah.
In today's society,
Ms. R.
that
Henry
shit is not flying. That shit is not flying. So it shouldn't be a surprise that Triple H was behind this story angle with Booker T. And what he said to Booker T, he really meant that shit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, for sure.
You could already see the emotion behind that.
Yes.
And exactly word for word what he said.
Creative or writers is going to write verbatim. You should say this to Booker T. You should be danced. You should be danced for. Ain't nobody write that shit.
There's no backstage. Yeah, there's no backstage of Triple H going to Booker T, but like everything I'm going to say, I apologize for what I'm going to do and what I'm going to say. Never. That didn't happen.
No.
Everything that came out of his mouth was word for word. He meant that shit.
He meant that shit.
Can I sprinkle something in real quick? Is it coincidence that Shawn Michaels is next?
That's two.
That's what I said.
As a matter of fact, Shawn Michaels was in that same documentary too.
Shawn Michaels was exactly
what I said.
And that's
hold up, #heels for life. Let's go.